Hello, welcome to my channel. I don't know. Okay, it's now clear. Okay, today, if you are a caregiver, you are in a lock. So because this before this weekend, you need to go and put your applications, for Norway caregivers visa sponsorship. Okay, how can you get this visa and how can you start working in Norway, or even the processes, the step by step, or how do you start? These are the questions that someone will ask if you are in Africa. So wherever you are in Africa, welcome. If you have a caregiver certificate, you can do that training for 2 days and you will get it. And if you don't need to waste time there because we are all Africans. We are all caregivers. Yes, any African person, has done this caregiver, job without knowing. We take care of our parents. These people here, they don't take care of their parents. They take them to care home where the carers or caregivers will take care of them. So you take care of your grannies, you take care of your siblings, you take care of your mother. All these things that you were doing then, that is what we call caregivers responsibilities. So all those jobs that you were doing, taking care of elderly, people in your community or your family members, or taking care of your younger siblings, for children, you are doing all this job, but the problem is you are not doing it to the standard, or you were trained to do that job in a way that it will be professional, or it can be assessed to be said that it met the standard of care giving. Okay, now Norway need carers, nurses, qualified nurses, and qualified midwives. Okay, so if you are qualified, it means that in your country you have done that job, you have done the training and the studies and the exams, and you were you were exempted from failing. I believe that you got through the certificates, and through the school, you were called a qualified nurse or a qualified midwife, as the case may be. So now you've graduated. Now you are a registered, what we call registered nurse. That's RN. So if you are that, then, or you are a midwife, qualified registered midwife. So if you are one of these and you are looking, for European country where you will go and start off your career, and again you will go with your family. That's the interesting part about this, because any country that is under a Schengen community and European Union, and all this. Norway is not under European Union, but it's in the Schengen community. There's a difference there. So, get that. So now, any country there, they have family ties that they protect. You will not, don't mind this alarm. I'm supposed to be in bed by now. That's what the alarm is telling me, because I've got consultation by 5 and 6. So now, what you need to be doing is you are going to be uh, um you're going to look at the jobs you've done, create a sound CV, because the problem I have seen, there's somebody that told me that he applied for something last week before he came for consultation. I asked him to go and get that CV because it's a farm job in Canada. I said, get the CV that you applied. He said that is the CV. That's the problem I want to clear this night. If you are applying for a new role, you need to create a CV for that role. I will give you an example. For instance, you have done this caregiver's job in mental health facility. What do I say? Mental health facility, like psychiatry. You have done it there. is not the same responsibility with old people's home. I don't know whether I'm making sense. If there's a nurse here, you can write here, you can just put me through on what I'm trying to explain to people. If you've done the pediatrician care is different. Let me explain again. If you have worked as a caregiver or a nurse, or you are a pediatrician nurse, it's different CV from when you want to go and work with old people's home, because those ones are frail people. They have frailty and all that. The pediatrician and newborn babies, they don't. It's not the same job. Let me just put it that way. Although the same laws and regulation guide them, but they are different. That's one thing. So you will not use one CV to apply for a job in psychiatry, apply for a job in pediatrician, apply for a job in a care home. You will not use one CV. You have to create 3 CVs for those jobs. I'll give you another example again. If you have worked in a poultry as a farm worker, then you are now applying to go and work in vegetable farm, like carrots, where they are producing onion, and tomatoes, where they are doing this. You have a different, experience. You will never use the same CV to apply for a poultry and apply for grain harvesting, harvesting, or dairy farm, like the people that milk cow. You don't milk any milk in poultry. What you pick there is eggs. So there you are called farm work, but your experiences are different. So even if in this Europe, you cannot work in a mental home if you are working in a pediatrician. You will go for another training so that you can know what you are about to start doing. So they are different. So don't use one CV to apply for jobs. Don't use one CV, create a CV. Because what you will be writing in the CV of mental health is, because they have PMVA training, physical, whatever. They have those PMVA training. They have crisis management. They have escalation management. You don't have that in pediatrician. Nobody is running away in pediatrician. Pediatrician is just babies. You are taking care of kids, maybe under 5 years, or infants, or the people we call toddlers and all that. So those ones cannot break the door or entry. Those ones cannot physically fight you. So you don't have, even somebody that is working in mental health facility cannot work in pediatrician. So don't use one CV, please. When you see a job, look at the way to write CV is simple. I have told people, if you've gone to universities, they have done the career training. You know, that time when you write your final exam, that training that they give you, that's career training. Anybody that knows what they are doing will tell you, once you see a job, just go straight to the specification. Specification is what they describe the kind of person that they are looking for. So you will use that specification to write your CV. It's easy as ABCD. For instance, in that specification, they will say that they want somebody that is flexible. They want somebody that can work in social hour. They want somebody that have done this kind of first aid. They want somebody that have had like a 2 years minimum of experience. Then, after you have read that, you will know what you will be putting in your CV. You will cover that 2 years experience that they want. You will write that you have done the first aid training there. You will go there now and tell them that you are flexible. So your CV will be reading the specification, will be matching the specification. That's the easiest way to get job. And that's the easiest way. I've never applied for, when I was doing job application, or even me when I was, and somebody will just pass my CV, because I will tell you what that thing that you want to hear that you wrote in your specification. I will not copy it, copy and paste. No, you can't copy it. If somebody is saying that they want somebody that is flexible, when you are writing it, you will say you don't mind working on weekends. And again, you don't mind working on social hour. That's something that we call social and unsocial hour. Social hours are the time that you're supposed to be doing something and you are going to work, like people that work on Sunday, people that work on Saturday, people that work on that do night job. So those ones are not necessarily this thing. They are those ones are flexible in their job. That's what you will be putting, because sometimes weekend role are so difficult to cover. So that's why they said flexible. Whenever you hear the flexible, always know that you will do a job that is not going to, be done between 9 and 5. It is a job that you might do 1 a.m. in the midnight. So those kind of job, they pay more. But the problem is that social or social hour that you were working. Maybe you're supposed to be sleeping with your children, try planning to take them to school in the morning, and somebody is telling you to come and work till 8 a.m. before you can go back home and start getting your children ready. So that is that flexible they are talking. They are talking whenever you hear flexible, you want a flexible someone, just tell them, because most of you that will be going, first of all, I want you, when you get visa for this care, don't come and carry all your family at once, because you don't know the place you are going, and again, the risk might affect your family unit. So go alone. So now, what are the requirements and the basic eligibility for this role? Before we finish today, what I will do for you guys is to give you the link where you will see this jobs visa sponsorship in the Norwegian websites. I will give it to you in WTP. If you've not joined WTP, look at the link pinned in the comment section. The link is pinned in the comment section. Please join the WTP. I will share all the places you need to go and get this job and start applying. Maybe before I go to bed, because I still have one consultation to do after this video. It's just to tell you how tight it has been today. So I've not had my head around anything, just doing consultation and trying to sort out problem and trying to follow up applications I made. So it's been so hectic. So now I want you to do one thing, because one of the things that I want you to do is this. When we finish here, pick the go and look for care work sample, then start looking at it. But I will just advise you here, be putting 2 years minimum experience. Nobody wants someone that don't have experience. So 2 years experience is a very, very good a time to say that somebody have done care. So don't like 1 month. I know you are going to do the training. And again, if you are getting the certificate and you are telling someone that you have 2 years experience, remember that you need to be backing that 2 years up in your training certificate. So be careful in that regard. So Norway offers caregivers job with visa sponsorship for foreign workers from the third world countries. So that's where me and you are coming from, third world countries. So relevant qualification that you need, I have explained it. If you are telling them you are a registered nurse, it will be reflected in the certificate you are presenting. Registered midwife, it will be registered in this is the care that you need to have 2 years experience, and you need to have the proof. And that's what I'm going to explain now. Now, because we are coming from Africa and we have done this care work without knowing that it's the care work that we are doing. Most of you that are first child in your family, your parents might have left your siblings, in your care. That thing that you are doing is what we call care work. So most of you, again, you might have traveled with your siblings alone. Your parents trusted you and told you what you need to expect or guide. Then you start taking care of your sibling, then traveling. That thing that you were doing, communicating with your parents, taking care of your sibling, traveling with them, all those things that you are doing is care work. So it's the way you will now put it in your CV that might be a challenge for the few. It's just that, like I said, once you see job, don't even get to know more about the job. Get yourself into the specification. Once you see the specification of the person that they are looking for, use it to write your CV. That's the way to go about it. Then work experience, I have explained it here. Anything that you are telling somebody, tell them that you have minimum of 2 years experience taking care of your elderly parents or your siblings. Then language proficiency. English is often required, but not but knowing Norwegian can be an added advantage. Added advantage, not that it will stop anything. But then IELTS, you don't need to write it. And again, if you are going to Australia or Norway or New Zealand, I talked about these two countries, I think 2 or 3 days ago. If you're going to any of these countries, I want you to do something. You see that your WAEC that you wrote, go and get updated assessment of that WAEC. You know what it will do for you? It will exonerate you from writing this IELTS. Because if you have credit and above in your WAEC, it's even stronger than what they are telling you in IELTS. So why waste money and precious time? So you get? So go and get updated assessment. Maybe you can use West Canada, or maybe you can use the Australia or New Zealand certificate assessment. You can use any of that platform. Maybe you're gonna pay some money, but it's better so that you will have this WAEC explained to these people by their own assessment ministry or authority. So go and do that with your WAEC. Is so important so that you can do whatever you want to do, not trying to ask someone, oh, did I need IELTS? I don't have it though. I don't know how to start reading for that exam and all that. So now, let's now go to the real deal. The jobs where you will get the job and what is expected to you. Now, when you get that job, that's something that you need to do. So what you need to do here is this. The visa application, secure a job offer and contract. That contract is the contract that is binding you with those people that have given you the job. Then gather all the documents like the training you have done, everything to the interview. Submit the application, apply for resident permit for work purposes through the Norwegian Directorate Commission, Immigration Commission, blah, blah, blah. That's where you need to apply for this. I will give you all the link I'm mentioning here. Then biometric information, you may need to provide biometric, not you may, everybody will provide it. Okay. Additional requirement is health insurance, proof of financial stability if you are bringing your children or your wife. I normally say it here. Whether it's the man that is coming or the woman is coming, don't carry all the families at once. Don't carry them. Just leave them. If you are a man, go and see the country, go and understand it. Then you come back for your children and your wife. Then, even if it's anywhere, don't go with your family in the beginning because things are tight. Then, caregiver's job in Norway. There are many places that you need to go and look for this job. I will drop all the link tomorrow in that WTP. So everything I'm telling you now, I have the links already. I will drop it tomorrow. And may God bless all of you. So when you start gotten your offer letter, then that's where the real deal starts. You go and apply for your visa. When you get your visa, it's time to start moving. In many cases, because Norwegians are good people, they will give you accommodation in the first week you landed for you to acclimatize yourself with the place and go and look for a room. This is now the easiest way to go to Norway, because you can't really, go with any other thing that is easy. Even if it's scholarship, fine. But if it's not scholarship, you are trying to go and do masters there, that's a big problem. So guys, if you have any question, you can ask, or the link where you need to get the job, where you need to go and check the assessment and all that, to make sure that you are qualified. Even your criminal record, go to any police station, ask them that you want to get that police clearance. You need it. You need it. Yes, you need it. So guys, I'll be ending this video here, but let me talk to the people that are still watching me. If you are still watching me, please can you give us a thumbs up, guys? Oh, I'm even, God, I say that this thing will not even pass 10 minutes. Okay, Alabi Fumilola. I don't know how to pronounce this. Please don't be angry. Good evening, madam. Watching from Liberia. I am a Nigerian. Oh my God, what are you doing in Liberia, please? Oh my God. Afolabi Fumilola. I'm a nurse midwife from Nigeria. Then you come and get a job now. Alabi from me. Can you help me to get this CV? Don't, please. Yes, of course. I said I will give you the CV sample and the websites where you will go and get the job of a caregiver. You don't need any training, like they will tell you when you come, you will start a fresh training. Probably they will not pay you. You will not encounter this thing that COS people in UK encountered, because Norway they are straightforward. People are nice people. Okay. So this is where I'll be ending this video, and may God bless all of you. Good morning. Is it good morning, madam from Dubai? Okay, yeah, we are still in the midnight. We are still after 10 in the evening. So it's not yet. Welcome there. And I'm trying to log off now. So guys, tomorrow, check the WTP. All the links that you need from O to Z, it will be there before you wake before you wake up tomorrow. So this is where I'll be ending this video. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to follow this channel. Thank you so much, because I bring if I get news or anything, you are the first people that I come to talk to. Yes. So I will see you guys tomorrow by special grace of God, and I will submit all the cover letter, all the CV samples, and where you need to go and get job in WTP. So I will see you guys there, maybe tomorrow morning. Thank you so much. Bye bye, guys. I think I have answered a good morning from Madam from Dubai. I think Osman Oricha Abdullahi. Welcome, Osman. Do you want to go to Norway? If you want to go to Norway, then you can run it, because it's straightforward. There's no any corner. It's straightforward. So, guys, I will see you tomorrow. And thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.